Hey guys, welcome back to FedEx Gaming. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys my functioning redstone house. Now, when I say it's a redstone house, I don't mean it has all these crazy little contraptions like it's going to have a secret passageway and all that stuff. It's an actual house. I'm pretty sure in your house, you don't have a bookcase that slides open to lead into a dungeon and all that stuff. So pretty much what you're going to see in here is working lights, working appliances such as kitchen appliances and bathroom appliances, working garages, lights, and all that good stuff. So let's crack into this house and see all the cool little things. Also, if you see anything in here you like, I will have a link in the description below for any tutorials that I have done on any of the redstone that has to do with this house. So here is the front of the house. Actually, let's go like out here and just walk in. You know, ooh, pretty nice little garden area, and oh, a topiary. Look at the water. No one has these things. So of course, with my house, I have a doorbell. My doorbell is the Adventure Time doorbell. So let's ring the doorbell, even though I own this house. I should have left my crosshair on. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I thought I would be able to do this without my crosshair, but I'm gonna keep my crosshair on. There we go. And there's the Adventure Time doorbell for my redstone house. So let's go inside of it. Now, as you can see, there are lights out here. These are the outside lights. So let's turn those on first. If we click this button right here, our outside lights come on. No other lights come on, just these two outside lights. Let's click this button again to turn it off. So we walk into our house. Let's close the door. As you can see, it's really dark in here because every light switch works. This is a different light switch. That's a different light switch. So we're going to turn on the hallway light switch. If I click this button, my hallway lights come on. All the lights that are in the hallway come on. Only the hallway lights come on. Over here is a little like reading area, a little nook where we could turn on the lights in here as well. Let's turn those off. Over here is the dining. Let's just like look at it a little bit. You know, it looks nice. It's a pretty good looking house. let's just get a feel for it. That feel, the ambience of the house. Now let's walk over. Here's the dining room table. Now, as you can see, I have two tables here. This is the kitchen table and this is the dining room table. Now, I don't know if you guys have this with your house, but no one ever eats at my dining room table unless it's like a holiday or a special occasion. Like this is like always nice looking. You know, there's a vase on the table in my house and all that stuff. So people usually only use this table for like special occasions. And then I have my kitchen table like inside my kitchen area. Now this is where I usually eat all the time in my house. In real life, I usually eat at a kitchen table, not my dining room table. So I have a nice little dining room area over here where the lights come on. You know, you can turn the lights off, all that good stuff. Like I said, you're pretty much going to be seeing light switches for quite a while, and then I'll show you all the bathroom appliances and things. Here's the kitchen lights over here. Now I have another switch over here to turn on and off the kitchen lights as well. It's the same thing goes for my hallway lights. Like usually in a hallway, you have a light switch at both ends. So as you can see, I can turn on and off the hallway lights here, or I can go all the way down over here and turn the hallway lights on over here. So if I click the button over here, the hallway lights come on as well. But let's go back over to the kitchen. So now we're going to go into the kitchen area. If I click this light, my kitchen lights come on. Of course, I got working appliance in here. I'm actually going to have to take out some coal to make certain things work. So I got my fridge here. If I click this button, I get some food, even though the food went flying all over here. And if I click this button, I might get a head. Where is it? Yep. Don't ask me why there's a human head inside my fridge, but there is. Here's my working stove right here. If I put some coal in it, as you can see, the stove starts to work. I'm cooking some stuff in there. Even though if your stove starts to flame up like this, you might want to get a fire extinguisher because your stove in your kitchen should not be doing this. I was going to make a working sink, but I kind of just scratched the idea. I just wanted the sink right there. I got some like cupboards and all that good stuff. And I could turn on and off the lights in the kitchen over here from this area. So as you can see, I can turn off the kitchen lights from this side as well. Now for the back area over here with the back door, I have lights out here. We're not going to go to the back area right now, but I got back lights over here where I could turn on and off the back lights from here. Like that. So let's just turn those off. We don't need those on anymore. And let's turn the kitchen lights off. All right. So now we're going to walk over into, you know what, let's go to the garage. We haven't been to the garage yet. We're going to go inside the garage, and right here, the garage is weird. Sometimes there's a lighting effect, but if I click this, the lights come on in the garage, and as you can see, weird lighting effect going on right here. I got to fix that. But as you see, I got an oil stain on the floor, got my craftsman working bench with all my wrenches and stuff in it. I got a nice little working area hooked to hang my tools on it and all that good stuff. And of course, a crafting bench is in here. And now here is my garage door. So if I click this button, my garage door will open up. As you can see, there's no button out here because I got my little stupid car out here where I have my garage door opener inside my car. So I can close and open my garage door from here, from my car. Let's go back inside of it. And I do have an outside light for my garage over here as well. So if I click this button, the lights come on for my outside garage light. Like that. Beautiful. So now we can leave this area. Let's turn off the lights in here. And let's close the garage door. There we go. Any lighting effects going on in here? No, we're good. So that's the garage area. Oh, I got my on and off TV. This is a switch. I just used the switch for it. I got lazy. So the TV goes on and off my little living room area for my TV. Apparently they're watching something very weird. Maybe it's an art channel. Maybe it's the Discovery Channel. Who knows? So let's turn off the hallway lights. We don't want to waste electricity. There we go. Now we're going to go into this hallway right here, which leads to the bathroom. So let's go to the bathroom over here. Look at these lighting effects. Stop doing that. So the lights come on over here. We can also turn off the lights from over here as well. See, on and off, has 2 switches. Beautiful. Now we go into our bathroom area. Of course, I have a lock for the bathroom because, you know, you don't want people coming into your bathroom. Here's the bathroom area. Here's a nice little mirror, a working toilet, the flushing toilet. This is pretty much like the guest bathroom. I have 2 bathrooms. I have the master bathroom and the guest bathroom. And this, I never did a tutorial on this. If you want a tutorial, if you like this, please leave in the comment section below if you want a tutorial on this. I just made a Funhouse Mirror kind of deal. So like when you go up to your sink right here, that's supposed to be a sink, okay? I know I kind of skimped out on it, but that's supposed to be a sink. You just walk up to it and you look in the mirror and, oh, geez, is that what I really look like? So there you are inside the mirror. And then when you walk up these pressure plates, you go away from the mirror and that villager is gonna die. I'm sorry, villager, but it's just a little fun mirror like, oh god, I look horrible today. So if you want a tutorial on that, please let me know. It's a very easy build, very easy to do. And here is my shower stall. Now in the master bathroom I have a bathtub and all that stuff, but in this bathroom I only have a shower stall. See, on and off. Beautiful. So of course you don't want to see me taking a shower, so let's get out of here. Like, oh, and also I have a toilet paper roll. Look at all this paper in here. So let's flush the toilet one more time before we leave. Okay, now let's leave the bathroom. Let's turn off the lights and all that good stuff, and then we're gonna head down to the basement area. So let's turn off these lights in here. We don't need these on anymore. So we're gonna head down to the basement area. I'm gonna turn on, ooh, I think, where's the light switch? Oh wait, no, I forgot this light switch is for all of them. I forgot, sorry. So we're gonna leave that on actually, since this is the light switch here. We're gonna head down to our basement. So we're gonna turn this on. Now in the basement, all I have is my laundry room. But we could turn off the lights for the hallway down here as well. Turn on the basement lights. And here's the laundry room. You know, I got a washing machine, a dryer, a little cupboard to hold all your deodorants and whatnots in them. But if we click this button, we get our items. And why was it pink? When I put this in, it was white. I knew I shouldn't have mixed my red socks with it. Everything's pink. Well, why is everything pink? Okay, I should be getting my red socks now. There's my red socks. So you should never mix your whites with your reds or you'll end up getting pink stuff. So I'm gonna have to throw those out. So we got a little dryer, washing machine, like I said, all that good stuff. And then in here is just the storage area, you know, where you store your Christmas tree and your Easter stuff and maybe just stuff you don't want around the house anymore. Of course, there's nothing in them. Just a simple storage area in here with one light. So let's turn off our storage area. Get out of here. That's all that's down here. So let's turn off our laundry room lights and turn on our hallway lights because we don't want to trip while going up the stairs. So we're going back up the stairs and we can turn off our lights here as well. There we go. So now it's time to go upstairs. So now we can turn off these hallway lights right here. We're going to go upstairs. Now upstairs look at these lighting effects. Look at these weird lighting effects. I don't know why it does this. Stop it. So the upstairs has 3 bedrooms. It has the master bedroom, the 2 kids bedroom. It also has pretty much a study working area for where people make YouTube videos, such as myself. And it also has the master bathroom and has the has a little can't really say it. It's like a little area where you can go out on the balcony and look out at nothing kind of deal. As you can see, I turned on the lights down there. I got a nice little way to look out down here. There's nothing out in the clearing or anything. Go up top right here. We could turn off the lights for this area right here with this button. So we can turn off our lights. There we go. And we're going to turn on the lights in this hallway, which is right here. So now we got these hallway lights on. You know, we got another little nice reading area over here. Let's go look at the kids' bedrooms. Actually, I didn't show you it over here, but the master bedroom's right here. It looks really cool. Like you can look off to the side and everything like that. But there's the master bedroom. So we're gonna turn off these lights again. We're gonna go. Oh, lighting effects. just stop it. So let's go look at the kids' bedrooms first and all that stuff. So we turn on these lights, and here's the little area where I make my YouTube videos. You know, we got a laptop here and a PC and all my games and whatnot. I don't know why the doors are doing this, actually. It's kind of annoying me. Let me get a door out real quick and fix that. Boop, like that. There we go. And then also, what's a house without having some skeletons in the closet? Hey guys, how's it going? So everyone has a few skeletons in their closet. Let's get out of there. And let's look at the kids' bedrooms. Let's look at the, I guess, the back one over here. Here's a nice kid's bedroom right here where they do have lights in here, and he has a little creeper head up there, computer, a really nice painting. I guess their parents really like art or something. I don't know. So there's the first kid's bedroom. Turn off the lights. And then the second kid's bedroom is the same thing pretty much, you know. He's got a computer in here, and let's turn on the lights actually. He's got a nice big bed, a computer area. He has a Steve head instead of a creeper head because, you know, his family's weird. They really like having heads everywhere. So let's just turn that off. There's the second kid's bedroom. And then we could turn off the hallway light and the workstation light. I just linked those together because I kind of got lazy towards the end. Those are the two areas right there. So now we're going to go into the master bedroom. This is the parents' bedroom, of course. So we're going to turn on the lights in the master bedroom. Those come on. As you can see, they got a nice little couch in here, a little reading area. They don't have a TV, though, because they don't need TV. And then here's the outside balcony. This side has lights on it as well. Ooh, it went nighttime, too. Sweet. So now we can see these nighttime lights a lot better. So when I come out here, the lights come on. Beautiful. And then there's nothing really out here. It's just like kind of a little balcony area. I was going to put some chairs out here, but I was kind of like, you know what, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? So let's turn that off. We don't need those outside lights on anymore. Wasting electricity here. So we got a nice little master bed and everything like that. You know, a little reading area, book area, all that good stuff. Now we're going to go into the master bathroom, which I'm pretty sure the light switch is over here. Yep. So we turn on the master bathroom right here. They got everything, man. They got a bathtub, you know, toilet, shower stall thing and all that good stuff. So this is another flushing toilet. It flushes. We got our toilet paper. They also got a bathtub, so we can fill up the bathtub with water. There we go. And then we can empty the bathtub as well. So like I said, I will have a link for everything in the description below with all the tutorials if you want to build any of these, except for this one since I didn't make one yet. You go up to the mirror and it's like, oh man, horrible day today. I just cannot make myself look good. And then of course they got a shower stall. So we close this off. The shower, it drops open and we can take a nice shower and all that good stuff. Let's turn this off. That's pretty much it. Let's turn off the lights in here. And then we're going to go out to the pool area. But you know what? It's dark out right now, so I'm actually going to sleep off the night. So let's take a little quick nap inside our bed. There we go. Ah, I'm stuck in the bed. I knew I should have slept on the right side of the bed. Okay. So now it's time to go downstairs outside to the pool area. As you can see right there, beautiful little pool area. There's only one thing out there that really has to do with redstone, and that's just the lights at the pool. I was going to do a on and off pool, but I wanted it to be deeper than just one, so I just went with just made a normal, simple pool. So let's go outside to our little pool. Oh yeah, there's lights for out here as well. We could turn on the lights for out here as well. I don't know if I showed these. I've completely forgot, but we have on and off lights for out here as well. So here's our little pool area. We got a working grill here. It is a propane grill because I sell propane and propane accessories. That is a King of the Hill reference, so don't hate me for that. And oh, yep, there it is. See, our grill's working. It's smoking up and all that good stuff. That sounded wrong saying smoking up. It's just smoking, all right? Propane. There's steaks on that grill. So then we got a little light switch for our pool over here. As you can see, there are lights in here and everything. So we just click this button right here, and our lights come on for our pool. There should be another light right over there. See it? Okay. I could just fly right over it and like that. We got a nice little diving board, some umbrella stands and all that good stuff. A little awning over here with some chairs and whatnot. And over here is just like another little garden area we can walk into. This was that side area that I said we were going to come back to later on, but we can get a little overhead view of this a little bit better. I think it looks nice. I mean, I don't think it looks horrible. The house looks horrible. I think I did better with like the interior decoration than the house itself. But I was kind of like, I was building every room. I was doing every room with like the lights and the redstone in it, and then just building around it with the house. So that's how this house kind of formed, just building around the redstone. But then of course, if you're wondering what this stuff is, netherrack, why I'm using netherrack here, it's supposed to represent mulch. Like, you know, you put mulch in your garden area so weeds don't grow and all that stuff. So that's supposed to represent like mulch. Over here we have the AC unit, you know, just a nice little air conditioning unit because I live in Florida, so everyone normally has central air here. And then I got my nice little white picket fence. I don't think I showed the picket fence actually. So I mean, if I go this way, you know, there's a little area out over here. Go out to the front here, but I actually like the way I made my picket fences, my white picket fences. You can see I made small ones here and big ones. I actually just thought of this idea when I was building, and I'm like, I wonder if I just put it down in the ground one, would it look nice? I mean, it doesn't look bad. If you're wondering, I am using a texture pack on the console. I'm using the plastic texture pack, but I'm probably going to switch back to a default texture pack soon. But as you see, I got a little tire swing over here and a little area to sit down and all that stuff. But that's pretty much it, guys. I pretty much went over all the redstone in this house. And I went over all the appliances, all the lights and everything. And that's pretty much it. So if you enjoyed this video and if you like the redstone house, if you want it up, if you want it for download, let me know in the comment section below if you would like me to put it up for download. So of course, if you hear me asking this and you put it in the comment section below, that means you made it through the whole entire video. And I would like to thank you for watching the whole entire video. So if you do want a download for this, just leave it in the comment section below. And then I'll just put the download in the description if you guys want it. So that's my whole little functioning redstone house. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. And I just noticed I left on the lights in my house. As you can see, you know when you leave like lights on your house, the TV's on right there because each window will light up. Look, I left the parents' lights on too. Oh, and the hallway lights. Look at me wasting electricity here. You can actually see what lights are on in which individual room in the windows. It's freaking great. It's like a real functioning house. I left the TV on too. Let me turn the TV off. There we go. Okay, let's not waste electricity. So I'm gonna let you guys go now. Like I said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe to stay tuned with my newest videos. All right, guys, peace.